phone to be your companion, learns from you. Yes, it's AI. We put a lot of resources really developing, yes, machine learning. But machine learning or AI will not do much without you, without learning from you. Give your companion some time. You gradually learn more and more about you, help you, move you, support you. We have a second display, put it on top. People thought we may just put a dual display. That's not the purpose. We want this truly display to be the window to the AI companion, your sense companion. The window only between you and your companion. I want to talk a little bit about audio. In the last few years, HTC pioneering boom sound. People may know or may not know. Every one of us, you everywhere, everybody's eardrum, just like your fingerprint, is different. We want to use a sonar technology-based headset, we call you sonic, to really send a pulse, map out your eardrum, and recalibrating, delivering exactly the music you want to hear, the artist want you to hear. So people thought HTC is trying to remove the 3.5 millimeter audio jack. No, what we're trying to do is give you individualized, custom-made, only yours, sense-adapted Usonics. We also this year want to combine a new stage of imaging, combining resolution and low light. Give you the best scenario for whether it's a front or back camera, capturing the very best of you. I also want to introduce the cousin of HTC U Ultra. For the more playful you, a more compact version, the HTC U Play. That concludes our two lineup, HTC U Ultra and HTC U Play. Thank you very much. Now let me welcome Nigel to give us a more detailed discussion on the two products.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. Ladies and gentlemen, HTC fans, 大家好. Thank you. We are privileged at HTC to have an incredible design team. Design team that have brought a world of firsts to you, our consumers. First that we're super proud of. The HTC Unibody, all aluminum unibody. Dual front-facing cameras. Automatic video highlights. Amazing array of innovations from HTC. Now, somebody can go back to my no slides here, please. U Ultra, let's go forward one. Could you take these back one slide, please, guys? U Ultra is our first phablet device in a while. It boasts a 5.7-inch high-resolution display with the second display that Charlie just mentioned a moment ago sitting alongside the top of that. That second display has some very specific purposes. We're going to deliver to that some things that really put you, our consumer, right at the top of the HTC U Ultra experience. We'll come to that a little bit more in a moment. The second device is the HTC U Play, a compact 5.2-inch product that delivers all the premium features of a flagship wrapped in a beautiful industrial design at a slightly more accessible price. So that's high level, the two products. Now let's talk about some of the key experiences of what these products are actually going to do for you. I don't know about you, but it seems the more we immerse ourselves in the digital world, the more we get bombarded, opt in to things that are supposed to save us time. What I find is they actually end up wasting time. At HTC, we've been studying artificial intelligence for some time now, and there's no doubt that 2017 is going to be a big year for AI in the industry, and specifically here at HTC. But what we've been trying to do is take AI away from just being a technology. On its own, it can be powerful. We want to make it truly brilliant. And we're going to make it truly brilliant by including you. With the HTC U series, we're building a companion platform that learns from you, listens to you, reflects you in whatever you do in your daily life. When you're asleep, when you're awake, when you're driving the car, picking up the kids. But that's not enough. Added to this on-device understanding, we're combining data from other areas, the cloud, apps you use, to build a way of predicting things that are going to be useful for you, suggest and deliver alerts to your device that are going to help you manage your day. Now, imagine this. Maybe you're about to get on a flight, 5 hours away, and then you're packing your bags. Sometime during the couple of hours before your flight leaves, we're going to let you know that actually, you know what, the weather in Dallas has suddenly changed. You may want to consider packing some different clothes. Or maybe this. I've promised my wife that I'm going to pick my daughter up on time tonight. I'm going to be in trouble if I don't. But there's bad traffic on the way. We're going to send you an alert to let you know, hey, maybe you should leave a few minutes earlier. With all the information we have on your location, your environment, the HTC U series will use all of these insights to become your trusted companion. This brings me to that second display on the HTC U Ultra. We've dedicated this display purely to delivering these companion alerts in a smart, intuitive, and discreet way that does not interrupt what you're doing or light up the big display and burn unnecessary power. And the great thing is that over time, the device learns more and more about the things you interact with, about the things you reject. And over time, it will give you less of the things you don't care about and more of the things you do. The U series learns from you and helps you manage your life. One other area, if you're like me, you'll have seen increasing adoption is voice. Look around you and see how much voice is taking over touch for simple user interactions. And not without reason, actually, it's faster. Some of our tests show that voice search you can search and input information up to 3 times faster than you would do with a touch display. Just this weekend, my 11-year-old daughter, frustrated at me, how long it was taking me to search for some pet trivia, reached over my shoulder, hit the microphone button on my phone, and had the results we wanted in a snap. I've clearly got some catching up to do there. To help make this voice experience the best it can possibly be, we've added 4 always-on, low-power microphones that listen, learn, and respond to your commands and give you voice control that is simple to set up, easy to use, and super, super reliable. And whilst we're at it, we've added another great feature. We've added biometric voice unlock. You'll find it sitting on your desk, on your car dashboard, or your bedside, and without even lifting a finger, you can securely unlock your phone and start interacting with it. That's voice. Audio, as Charlie mentioned, is another area where every one of us is different. And I don't just mean our choice, whether it be Bach, Bon Jovi, or Beyonce. But really, it's about the physiology of your ears. Every one of us is different, whether the shape of our ear canal is different, or whether we've been exposed to higher levels of noise through our lives. We all hear things differently. So to deliver to you, our users, the best possible audio experience, we've continued to drive our audio story. We set out to celebrate those differences and get the very best out of what you listen to. The HTC U series continues to deliver brilliant audio with HTC U Sonic. U-Sonic is a Sonar-based technology built into our inbox headphones that creates a custom audio experience that boosts the sound you can't hear so well and moderates the ones that you're more sensitive to. The net result means you get an amazing sound experience without compromise. The HTC U series listens to you, adapts to you, and makes a sound completely tuned to you. Of course, while we enjoy creating these cool new features, we're not forgetting some of the basics that you really care about. We know that imaging is super important. We showed the world last year with the HTC 10 how much we care about great imaging experience. Actually, we went right to the top of DxO's ranking for best cell phone cameras in 2016. I think our engineers deserve a round of applause for that one. With the HTC U Ultra, we've strived to improve and build on that 2017 with our ultra-pixel technology. Combining this with optical image stabilization, phase detection, autofocus, and an oversized apertures and pixels, the HTC Ultra is the best performing camera HTC has ever made. Shifting to the U Play, we've used some of that same underlying technology, but paired it with a 16 megapixel camera that's more appropriate for the HTC Play type consumer. But our attention has not been limited to the main camera. We've also added to the device an extra wide angle front-facing camera. So I saw some of you earlier on taking some selfies over here around with the product. So we're going to do a giant selfie now, just to prove this. So I want everybody to smile, wave. There you go, hands in the air, guys. There you go. We'll get that on social media later on. Thank you very much for supporting me with that one. So that's still images. One of the great things we've sought to improve also is video. Now remember those 4 always-on microphones that I spoke about earlier on for voice control? The great thing is we're going to be able to use those 4 microphones, super sensitive microphones, to record high-definition 3D immersive sound alongside your high-resolution 4K video. By placing these 4 microphones at key points around the outside of the device, we're going to be able to generate that immersive sound with less noise, less distortion, allowing you to relive those moments you cherish so much. Now finally, let's talk about design of those beautiful objects Charlene showed you earlier. Just like me, it's part of the reason I work here. You have high expectations from HTC on the design. After all, we were the first to deliver that all-metal unibody, dual front-facing cameras, dual speakers. A long list of firsts from HTC. The new U series are the first products